Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to Blue Butterfly Healing. I have already tuned into the energy, set the intention to clear the space, and invite in the loving beings of the light who have a message to share with the collective today. I set the intention that whenever you reach this message and find that it is resonating for you, that is when you are meant to receive this message. So, to start with today, we have the star. The star is representing your current energy. You are currently in a magical, wonderful space. A dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. And so what I'm getting is that there's something that you've had to work through, that you have been on a journey that has brought you to a place where you've discovered the truest part of yourself. You are the star. You've been guided by spirit, by your higher self. You've been surrounded by high vibrational energies, your spirit team, loving beings of the light. Each of these smaller stars is representing one of your chakras. So you've been working to clear your chakras, to clear out emotional energies, physical energies, making room and making space for an abundant life in which you can thrive, in which you are the star. Here, the pictures are representing a pouring out of emotions, clearing and cleansing of your emotions to get you to a space where you're ready to show the world who you truly are. And this is what your soul came here to do. So you are really connecting in with that energy. You've been working to get to this place, and spirit has been working with you, aligning things in your favor to help you achieve whatever this goal is for you. So it's reminding me of a few things, some things that I have seen in my meditations recently. So I was seeing the moon, and it was a full moon, but it was covered by clouds, and the clouds were moving through, and so you'd get a glimpse of the full moon, but then it would be a little bit obscure. You'd get a glimpse of the full moon, and then it'd be obscured by some more clouds. But overall, there was the feeling that the clouds were moving, and whatever this full moon energy that's been, you know, you've intuitively been feeling, or you've been following your intuition, but spirit has not been wanting to reveal it all to you in one fell swoop, just bit by bit. That's what's coming. Those clouds are clearing, and that's what's getting ready to be seen and felt very deeply by you. And I also had it appear to me in meditation an image of the sun, and the sun was representing the seeing clearly, getting to the light of the situation, and you being able to see what it is that you've been guided toward along this path. And what I also saw at that same time was like the floors of, like wood planks to, hardwood floors. And what I felt when I was seeing them was that they represented, you know, grounding the energy. If you think of a building and laying the floors are, you know, the groundwork, the base for all the things that are being built on top of it. And so I feel like you've been working on something, building towards something, and you've been guided by spirit. You may not even know exactly what it is, but it's about to start manifesting in your physical reality because, as you can see, everything is lining up for you. And it's time for you to be revealed as the star. Whatever it is, this is for you. It could be different for everybody. So that is your energy. Your energy is of being the star. You're on the brink of something that you have been dreaming about, working toward, or soul fulfillment, and it's about to manifest in your physical reality. So the next card that I had pulled was the Seven of Gabriel. Stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, and claim your personal power. So what we have is when you tap into this energy, this very powerful energy, look at the colors that are here in the card. Again, representing the colors of the chakras. You've got your red, your yellow, your green, your blue, your indigo, your violet. So you have been working through clearing out your chakra system, making way for this blessing, this manifestation to come in. And here you see it coming in from spirit. It's you're anchoring it down out of the ethereal world into your physical world. And you just have to tap into your personal power. You see the soaring that this horse is doing, this Pegasus, wings spread wide, breaking through the clouds with the full support of the sun and the light realm behind it. You are supported and spirit is cheering you on. Have confidence in what you're doing because you're about to see your dreams or a big blessing that you've been waiting on come through into your physical reality. And so then here on this side, we have the Five of Gabriel. A challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience within yourself and those around you. And so what I'm feeling from this card is this has been a challenging road. This is like a puzzle that you've been trying to put together. The pieces Spirit's been giving you bit by bit. You've had to clear out all of the clutter. You've probably let go of a lot of relationships that no longer served you. And you've had to have patience with yourself in your healing process. And by committing to having done these things, you're moving toward this dream that's been within you. Now, you may be very conscious of what this dream is, or again, this may be something that's been developing with you as you've been on your spiritual awakening path and learning more about who you are as a soul and what your soul came here to do, which oftentimes doesn't immediately resonate with how we've come to know ourselves in our world. And that's just it, because how we had known ourselves before our awakening journeys was not necessarily representative of who we are as a soul. and the awakening journey that you've been on, all of these pieces of the puzzle that you've been putting together have helped you to see the big picture of who you are, why you're here, and to separate yourself from, to release yourself from the programming that society or our families or, the world that we live in has placed upon us, making us believe that, that's what we should strive for. That's who we are. And by this time, you being the star, you know that those things are illusion, and that the important thing that you have to do to find your joy, to find what's going to light you up inside, is follow your soul's calling, follow your passion, tap into through meditation and having a relationship with your higher power, your higher self, your spirit guides, the universe, however you identify it. So tell us, Spirit, a little bit more about what's going on in the energy of this collective. What do you want us to know? The Three of Michael. Release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. So yeah, what you've been doing is working on letting go of the things that no longer serve you. You've been on a healing journey. Some of you have been on this healing journey for a long time. And as you do this last bit of release, right? We're in the end of 2025. We're days away from 2026. So the year 2025 adds up to a 9. It's the ending of cycles. It's the ending of things that no longer serve us. And when we get into 2026, we'll be in the year of adds up to 10. A 1 and a 0, a 0 and a 1, which means we'll be in new beginnings. And so this is a very good time for you to gather your thoughts, go into meditation, do your journaling, spend time in nature, whatever your personal process is to connect with that inner part of yourself and with the divine. Continue to release, allow what needs to surface to come up, release it, and make space for the new energies that are ready for you, that you have aligned with, and that are going to lead you to where you want to go and where Spirit wants you to go in 2026. There's a very fertile energy in this card. There's so much green, there's so much blue, so there's communication that you've been doing with Spirit that's helped you heal. And you've found more of your own personal power. You're healing from your wounds, and you're ready to move forward into a new cycle. A cycle that is about manifesting the dreams that you've been working on. 7 of Raphael. Time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. So again, these last few days of 2025, it's a really good time for you to sit and be intentional about what you want to see happen for you in 2026. If you're working on a project, how do you want that project to make you feel in your life? Oftentimes we worry about the details, but Spirit's the one who's going to handle the details. You don't have to worry so much about the details and how you're going to get everything done and how are you going to get all the resources. Those are the things that Spirit is going to take care of for you. And what they want you to do is just to think and spend time visualizing about how you want this this endeavor that you're on to feel. How do you want to feel in 2026? What kinds of energies have you made room for by clearing out and releasing all these negative, lower vibrational energies from the past? What kind of energies do you want to see take that space? And again, you know, this is continuing to show up in the cards. You have the representation of all the chakra system, the energies. So this is, you have done a full clearing of your chakra system and recalibrating and balancing. And so it's really time for you to just focus, really spend this time in 20, you know, transitioning from 2025 into 2026 to decide what you want for yourself. And what you have are these different color buckets of water. Red representing the root chakra, orange representing the sacral, yellow your solar plexus, green the heart, blue the throat chakra, indigo your third eye, violet your crown chakra. And this is a well. And springing forth from this well is water representing all of the colors, not just one. And so what they're saying is, by you having taken the time and investing in the healing of each one of your energy centers, right? Spirit has something for you to fill each and every one of those centers. And it's overflowing. It's abundant. This is a wellspring of abundance that Spirit has for you, for the work that you've done, for the time that you've taken and the preparations that you've made. And they just really want you to spend the time to be clear about what you want going forward. What else can you tell us, Spirit? Yeah, 6 of Ariel. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. So you've got a blessing that's coming in because of the work that you've done. Spirit is backing you. Spirit is behind you. And they really, whatever it is you've been doing, whoever you are, you know, you're here, you're the star, you're meant to shine, you're meant to be a guiding light to others. You've been through a lot. And the universe just wants to show you how appreciative they are of you taking on all that you've taken on, all of the healing, all of the drama, all of the challenges. And you've persevered, and you are about to start receiving in the physical, not just, you know, in your spiritual vortex, not just what you know, everything that manifests in the material realm has to first manifest in the spiritual realm, the etheric realm. But what you have is you've gotten to that place. You've gotten to that place. Your vortex is filled with the dreams. And now it's just time for you to anchor them into the physical. It's all lined up for you. And once again, you have those same colors of the representing the chakra system and the beautiful aura around her. So you're glowing. And what Spirit has for you is truly just the manifestation, the fruits of your labor. Your energy is balanced. You have you're ready for your harvest to come in. Is there anything else that you want for us to know, Spirit? Maybe what we need to do? What is it we're getting ready for? What else do you want to tell us, Spirit? Is there any other messages that you have for this collective? Yeah, the Three of Gabriel. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. And so now we're getting a few cards that we got in the last reading. So if you didn't get a chance to tune into the last reading, which was actually my first reading, this being my second, you may want to tune into that one as well, because we're seeing some cards that are repeating. And so this is just affirming that we the message is for those with whom it resonates, and it's repeating itself because they want you to know this is in fact what's coming. We had the Six of Ariel last time in the past position, representing that you had been through a lot, and because of that, this was coming into your reality, these material needs getting fulfilled. And here you have it in your present energy, representing this is what's happening for you now. This Three of Gabriel was also in the last reading. And, this path that you're on, this path is a path of prosperity. Your ships are coming in. Spirit, this is going to be fulfilling in a lot of ways, but certainly it is going to bring in financial prosperity and abundance for you. So whatever you've been working on, whether it's a business idea or a creative project or whatever, you've got your hands in, it's going to be it's going to be successful. And not only is it going to be successful, but it's going to bring in something for you that you've been longing for. Something related to your financial stability. Something that's going to make your life a lot easier. And it's something that you've been working on. So because optimistic plans that turn out as expected, means this is something you've been working on, planning, and just it's time to take the next step. I think we're all in that place where we're doing the things that we maybe once thought were just these impossible dreams, but because we've been working with Spirit, clearing our energies, we're finding out that we haven't been just doing this for nothing, and our ships are about to come in. And then we're going to finish with this King of Ariel. The energy here is successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. So yeah, this is a beautiful reading, everyone. This is encouraging you to just keep going in the direction you're going. I know it's not easy. Spirit knows it's not easy to overcome the fears. And I think that's a lot about what's being spoken of here, overcoming your fears. And it may have taken several tries, attempts. It may have been a very difficult process, but it's been a worthwhile process. You've listened to your heart. You've followed your guidance, the guidance of your higher self and your spirit guides. And, your plans are working out very well. You are going to have a successful, stable, accomplished, powerful life. You are the star. And it wasn't by luck. You put in the work. You put in the work to become the star. You put in the work to see your ships come in and to receive your wish fulfillment. You've put in the work. And Spirit's proud of you. I mean, I can feel the energy, I can feel the excitement. They really want you to know that they're proud of you. And so I just want to close out with the last vision that I had in meditation, because this may help you to anchor in this energy that they've been talking about throughout this reading. Might help you to just finish releasing the past, and definitely help you to get clear about what you want, and to move forward with, you know, using the manifestation technique of visualization to help you get there. So let me just pull up my notes. This last meditation experience that I had, there was a clearing in the forest, and the colors were very vibrant shades of green. The grass in the clearing was lush, and it was clear of leaves and sticks and the things that you might normally expect to see falling on on the forest ground or near a clearing. The trees that were surrounding the clearing were so tall and majestic and beautiful, and you could see a little bit of the light from the sky, the light of the divine and source energy filtering through. And they gave a very, very protective feeling. So it gave me this feeling of like finding this secret, sacred space that has always been deep within you, but that you're just now discovering because you've now aligned with it in your heart. And the clearing feels like a bit of a blank canvas, and that spirit is encouraging you to go to this sacred space when you meditate. Picture it in your mind. Picture the lush grass and the protective trees all around you, but think of it as a sacred space and a blank canvas where you can start to create what you want to go into this space, this your heart space, what you want it to look like, what you want it to feel like. So when you meditate, picture a very fertile place, and whatever you want to plant in this fertile space will grow and flourish. What do you want that to look like for you? What do you want to feel like when you set foot in that space that you co-created with spirit? You get to create what you want the landscape to look like, because you are in or about to be in a new timeline, one that some refer to as your heart chakra timeline. So something that you're very passionate about. It could be an idea, creative endeavor, a business adventure, something where you get to express your authentic self to the world, is ready to be anchored into your physical reality. You've done a lot of healing, as we saw in the cards, and you've been tapping into and aligning with your soul's desires, and following the guidance of your higher self. So this is not easy work that you've been doing. Some of you have been at it for years, but Spirit's been watching you and working with you through all of this, and all the while preparing and leading you to this sacred, secret, fertile space within your heart. Go there and allow yourself to connect more deeply with spirit, with the universe, with this soul desire, and that should help you anchor it into your physical reality so that it is a part of your physical life in the year 2026. And I just want to thank you so much for being here. Please know that you are loved. Namaste.